Hi guys, my name's Helen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to your 7-day yoga challenge. So we're going to be doing 15 minutes of yoga every day for 7 days. This challenge is very kindly sponsored by a brand called Asquith. I'm going to link them down below. I'm wearing their outfits today. They're all eco-friendly and sustainably made. So this is the cross tee, the Move It leggings and the balance bra that I'm wearing today. I'm going to keep these introductions really short because we just want to get into the yoga, right? So today's sequence is perfect to do in the morning. So if you've got 15 minutes to spare before work, this one's for you. So let's get straight into it. And we're going to start seated. So come down, get nice and comfy. Relax your hands wherever you want. And see if you can just grow the spine a little bit taller, kind of imagining your head like a helium balloon reaching towards the ceiling. And then either find a point on the floor to gaze at or close down the eyes. So we often find busy eyes mean busy mind. So just allow your eyes to settle. And when you're ready, take a nice big inhalation through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Let those shoulders drop. And just give yourself 30 seconds here. Just to check in with the body, how you're feeling this morning. Noticing where maybe your head's at today. And just see if you can bring your attention down to your breath. So just noticing simply how you're breathing today. Nice. And then setting an intention for this morning's practice, or maybe an intention that you can use throughout the week. So whatever that might be, an intention to yourself, and it might just be to do these sequences every day for 7 days. So whatever it is, set your intention now, and we shall begin. So blinking the eyes open, let's find an all fours position. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips, spread your fingers nice and wide. And notice how you distribute the weight into your hands. So if you hang into the heels of your hands, see if you can just distribute it through all 10 fingers. Nice. From here, we're going to tuck our toes and just begin to shift the weight forwards and back. So as you inhale, come forwards, and as you exhale, press back onto the feet. So moving with your own breath, inhaling forwards, exhaling back. Nice. Good. Then from here, come back to a neutral spine, untuck your toes, and we're going to go for some cat-cows. So this time, as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. As you exhale, push the floor away, look in between your thighs. Nice. Inhale, drop the belly, fill up the chest. Exhale, really round. Keep your elbows nice and soft. Good. Inhaling, coming forwards. And exhale to really, really, really round. Nice. Coming back to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes. And we're going to walk our hands back to stretch out through our feet. So we often forget to stretch our feet actually. So if this is already enough for you, you're welcome to stay here. If you feel like you can go a little bit further, walk your hands up. Make sure all 10 toes are on the mat. So maybe just pop out that pinky toe, making sure he's involved as well. Nice. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in, scoop the arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to our right. See if you can gaze towards your back hand. Nice. As you inhale, fill up. And as you exhale, twist into the opposite side. Look towards that back hand. Lovely. Inhale, reach up, lengthen through your waist. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Squeeze your palms together, pull your fist away, lift the chest. Nice. Hopefully this will help you forget about those toes. So really squeeze your palms together so you feel that stretch through your bicep a little bit as well. Good. Take one more big full breath. And as you exhale, release, come back to your all fours. Maybe tap out your toes if they need it. Roll out the ankles. They warm up quite quickly. Nice. From here, spread your fingers nice and wide, extending your right leg back in space. Press through that heel. And then floating your left fingertips off. Nice. You're welcome to stay here and really work on those muscles in the back and in the core. Otherwise, maybe bending the back knee. Reach with your left hand. Press the foot into the hand and you start to feel that stretch in the quad and in the shoulder. So maybe looking down towards the mat to help with your balance. Take one more big breath. And as you exhale, release it down. Nice. Let's do the other side. Extending your left leg back, floating your right fingertips off. And again, welcome to stay here, or maybe go for it. Reach for the toe, whatever you can grab a hold of. And really press the foot away from you. If you can't quite reach the foot, you can also use a strap and kind of lasso around your foot. So that's always an option. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale to release. Nice. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Tuck your toes. We're going to come to our first downward facing dog. So sit bones, reach back and up. And take this one for you. So any movements that feel good. See if you can take the movements quite slow and mindful. So you're not kind of like mindlessly moving your down dog. So kind of like pedal out through the feet. Almost like you were massaging the feet almost. Nice. You can shift the weight forwards and back from side to side. Shake out the head. Nice. Just take a moment to kind of feel out how your hamstrings are doing. Good. From here, on your next inhale, we're going to float our right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, step it in between your hands. So you can use your hand to get it there if you need to. Drop the back knee, untuck the toe, and then use your inhale to pick you up. And use your exhale to allow yourself to settle into it. Nice. From here, take a big breath. As you exhale, bring your right hand behind you. Maybe it touches your back thigh. Keep reaching up with that top hand. Good. Inhale, reaching that hand up. As you exhale, reach back with your left hand. Whoop. Maybe touching that thigh. So really reach up with this top hand. Good. Take one more big breath. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step it back to your downward facing dog. Nice. Pedal out through the feet if they need it. Let's do the other side. So inhale, pick your left leg up. As you exhale, step it in between your hands. Back knee drops. Inhale picks you up. Exhale as you sink a little bit further into it. Any tension in your lower back, just come up a little bit. It's totally fine. Otherwise, see if you can really sink down into it. Take a big breath. Exhale, left hand comes down, reaches for that back thigh. You can look up or down, it's up to you, whatever's better for your balance. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, right hand reaches behind. Keep energy in that top hand. So we're opening out through our ribs here. So we can breathe a little better, reaching that right hand up. Exhale, hands to mat, step it back to your downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Nice. From here, we're gonna tiptoe our feet towards our hands in as many steps as you need. And take a really easy, heavy forward fold. So generous bend in your knees, maybe your belly touches your thighs. You can catch your elbows if you want. Or interlace your fingers, bring them to the back of your head. Really let your head go. Nice, so just take a few moments here. Just allow everything to be soft. Nice, then slowly, slowly rolling up the spine. Hands and head are heavy. Coming all the way to standing. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders back and down. Step your feet together, big toes together, heels slightly apart, and find your mountain pose. So growing up tall through the crown of the head, palms shine forwards. On your next breath in, we're going to reach those hands up overhead, look to your thumbs. As you exhale, fold forwards, bend the knees as much as you need to. As you inhale, press your hands into your shins, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, plant the hands, step it back to your downward facing dog. On your next inhale, pick that right foot up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, step it in between your hands. We're gonna keep the back knee lifted this time. So as you inhale, come up to your high lunge. As you exhale, bring your right hand to reach for that back thigh. Don't worry if it doesn't touch, but keep reaching up with that top hand. Nice. Inhale, reaching the right hand up. Exhale, left hand reaches. So just like we did in that warm up. Good. As you inhale, reaching both hands high. As you exhale, find your warrior two. So the back heel drops, open out the hips, push your right knee to the right. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips, so try not to lean forwards or back. You want to be everything stacked. Nice. As you inhale, straighten up that front leg. Both legs are straight. Reach, reach, reach with your right hand. Right hand down as your left hand reaches up. So you don't need to be super low here. You want to think about length through both sides of your waist. So don't let that ego tell you need to get the hand to the floor. Breathing here. See if you can lean back a little bit. Good. Take a big breath. As you exhale, look down to your big toe. As you inhale, use your obliques to come back up. Nice. Turning your toes to face forwards. You want your toes in and your heels out. And ideally, you want your wrists over your ankles. So depending on how tall you are, that will depend on your stance. So for this one, we're going to bring our hands to our waist. Take a big breath in, lift the chest, a little back bend. And as you exhale, fold forwards, hands down to the mat. If your hands don't reach, don't worry. Grab a block or 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Bring the floor to you. Nice. So take a big breath. And use your exhales to take you a little bit deeper. Relax your head and neck, shifting the weight of your body into your toes. Nice. Inhale, coming up halfway onto those fingertips. Walk your hand over to your left foot and then step it all the way back to your downward facing dog. Nice. Let's do the other side. So inhale, left leg sweeps high. As you exhale, step it in between your hands. Inhale to come up and use your exhale, left hand reaches down. Good, keep reaching up with that top hand, don't let it be lazy. Good, inhale, left hand reaches high. When your exhale comes, right hand reaches for that back thigh. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, back heel drops. You can widen your stance a little bit and sit down into it. Relax your shoulders. Arms are activated, so imagine someone was pulling your hands away from one another. Good, straighten up that front leg. Reach, reach, reach with your left hand down as your right hand reaches up. And then see if you can lean back a little bit here. So if you find you're kind of caving the chest down, roll that right shoulder open, lift the chest. Good, take one more breath. As you exhale, look down, protect your neck. As you inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to turn our toes to face forward again. This time, interlace your fingers. Squeeze the palms together, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Keep your palms squeezing together if you can. Let your head be really, really heavy. Nice. As you exhale, bringing your fingertips down towards the mat. Creep them over to your right foot. Step it all the way back to your downward facing dog. Nice. Pedal out through the feet if they need it. Shake out the head. Maybe take a big inhale and let it go through the mouth. Good. Inhale, pick your right leg up high towards the ceiling. Exhale, place it in between your hands. Nice. Inhale, come up to that high lunge. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center, but make it a real active prayer. So push the palms right into each other. Shift the weight forwards. We're coming to warrior three. So this back leg is going to float off the mat. So either point the toe or flex the foot. Don't be halfway. Make a decision. And it's way easier to control that leg. Good. With control, we're going to bring that left knee up towards our chest. Give it a little squeeze. Compress that hip flexor. And then grab the foot or the ankle with your left hand. Reach your right hand up and then push your foot into your hand to come into your dancer's pose. So the more you push the foot into the hand, the further forward you'll lean. Nice, find your balance here. Good, take one more breath. Good, as you exhale, bring it back through center, hug it in towards the chest and place it back down. Back to your mountain pose, big toes together. Take a big breath in, scoop those arms up. Exhale, dive forwards. Nice, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root your palm, step it back, downward facing dog. Nice, so you know where we're going, so it might be a little bit easier this time. Let's do the other side. So as you inhale, reach the left leg up high. Exhale, place it down in between the hands. Nice, inhale, picks you up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice, shifting the weight forwards. Spread your left toes, and when you're ready, float your right foot off the mat. Slightly squeeze your shoulder blades together to keep your heart lifted. Find your focus. With control, we're going to bring that your right knee in towards the chest. Give it a little squeeze. Find your balance. And then grab a hold of the foot with the right hand. Your left hand reaches up, creates length and space. Exhale, push that foot into the hand to find your dancer's pose. Nice, so it's a back bend and a balance all in one, so it's tricky, so don't worry if you fall out of it. Good, inhale, bring it back through center. Hug it in towards the chest. And then place that foot back down. Nice. From here, we're gonna inhale, reach our hands up, but come onto our tiptoes. Squeeze your ankles together. Bring your arms parallel with the floor. And we're gonna slowly, slowly lower down. Another little stretch for our toes. So lower down, come to sit on your heels. Good. From here, we're gonna find boat pose. So our sit bones are gonna root down and our fingers and toes are gonna be off the mat. Don't worry if you need to use your hands though, it's okay. So take a big breath. And as you exhale, sit bones down, toes off the mat. Nice. You can grab the back of your thighs if you want to and lift the chest here. So as long as you've got a straight spine, this is totally fine. Or if you want a little bit more, bring your hands away from you. So keep breathing, visualizing that kind of fire in your core, that fire in your belly for the morning. So really feel that core activation. Good, take one more big breath. Good, as you exhale, hug those knees in towards you. You can drop the head, take a little rock. Well done. From here, we're gonna bring the soles of our feet together, let our knees drop out. And then just bring your feet a little bit further away from you. So we've done quite a few back bends and we're just gonna do a nice gentle forward bend to counteract that. So keep your neck nice and soft, rolling the head down. Really curl the spine. Hands can be wherever you like. And just take a few breaths here to be really kind of easy with it. No effort required. Nice, then slowly walking the hands back towards you. Finding your comfortable seated position, if that's cross-legged or kneeling. Relax your hands wherever's comfortable. Roll your shoulders back and down. Close down the eyes if you want. Take a nice big breath in through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. Drop those shoulders. And just find your sense of ease here. Giving yourself a few moments here just to check in with how you feel now, how your mood is doing, maybe how your energy levels are doing. Bringing the hands together at heart center, bow your head towards your heart. Really, really thank yourself for flowing through this practice with me today, and thank your body for all the effort on the mat. So just feel really, really grateful towards yourself. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me this morning, and join me for tomorrow's flow, which is going to be all about the shoulders. Thanks so much, guys. Namaste.